Welcome to Uncut Glass Pictures. My name is Oral Ferguson, and today I'll be sharing with you what I've been doing during this uncertain time with the coronavirus hitting us very hard. Today I have four pictures I'm going to be speaking about, which I've completed within the last couple of months. I'll be kind of giving you some tips based on experience in terms of certain suggestions, how to cope. Any other information I have, I'll be sharing with you as we continue with this video. This first one I made here, uh, I usually like to leave a record with what's going on. This one here is, a person fighting off the coronavirus, and it was made with strictly broken pieces of mirror glass, a couple tiny pieces of stained glass. This actually is a mass here, and it was done for a more historical type of reason. You remember back when we had that big hurricane that hit the Bahamas. I made a picture in memory of that time period, and this is why I created this particular one here. Very sad, but that's kind of what I saw in the glass when I was moving the pieces around, and this is what I created. I wanted to kind of put it in a, here we go again with the frame. I put it in this frame because I really love frames. I spoke about it on a couple of my last videos, and that's why this particular picture is in this particular frame. Moving on to my next picture over here, we want to talk about this one here because this is a spin-off. This is a spin-off from Market Day 1. Although Market Day 1 found a new home, I created this other spin-off for Market Day 1. When I created this one, I visualized a person carrying a lot of these steel pieces of iron. Now that's kind of what I visualized. And when it was completed, I showed it to a good friend of mine, and he actually said, "Hey, I like the person carrying the bird." And that's what he saw. But the original intention was a person carrying an iron. Market Day 1 actually came from me visualizing as a child when I used to stay with my grandmother in Port Antonio, Portland. And she used to go to the market. A couple of times I went with her. I saw a lot of people carrying these baskets. And that's kind of what kind of inspired me to come up with Market Day. I've created Market Day 1, Market Day 2, Market Day 3, and Market Day 4. This is a spin-off from Market Day 1. Market Day 2 did find a new home. Actually, Market Day 2 was in a raffle, and that was raffled off. And Market Day 1 was purchased, and it was one of my top 10 Market Day 1. And that's kind of where we're at this one here. Moving along to my next piece over here. This one here, this one was kind of a picture that I had a lot of pieces of stained glass, white pieces of stained glass. I didn't know what I was going to do with them. I keep moving them around, and this is kind of what I came up with. At first, I used some pieces and I saw like a camel, and then I said, well, let me put a person on that. And this is actually a person here. And then I keep moving around. Some people say they're seeing an ostrich. Some people say they're seeing a turkey. Some people say that a turkey is actually swimming in the pond. So this is more like a subjective, could be abstract. And hey, that's what I saw. I enjoy making this one. I've been asked about colors in terms of people asking me, you do my own color backgrounds? That's actually right. I do my own color backgrounds, and I used to have a dyeable bridal shoe store, and that's kind of where I came up with the ideas to actually do these colors in terms of mixing colors. And that's what I used to do. Unfortunately, I closed that store, And it was a very tough time back there in 2008. And I remember all those credit cards in the company's name. I remember everything kind of hit the fan, and I made it through. Thanks to a very good friend, lawyer friend of mine, Elian De Sosa. He's a lawyer. He handled credit cards, he handled properties, he handled bankruptcies. That's the best decision I ever made in terms of the time I went through during that time period. Right now, you have a lot of these businesses out there. Some, they don't know what they're going to do. My suggestion is if it starts taking a toll on your health, as you start dealing with your kids, you need to make a decision. Give him a call. His number is 954-358-5911. He's there to help you. It's free advice. Hey, it's not going to hurt. Some of us go through the medical issues, and some of us go through credit card issues. Just a suggestion. Hey, don't let it take your health. Do what's best for your family. I'm excited about this video today because of the last picture I have to show you, which is market day number 4. It's one of my very best because of the colorful. It's a lot bigger than most of the pictures I've ever made. It's done with everything I used to do. The combination of mirrors, stained glass, and it have a little bit of everything in there. This is market day 4. Market day 4 was, I felt I'm very excited about this one. There are certain pieces I get very excited about. This is one of them. I like how it came out, and I like everything about it. So that's kind of where I go from here with market day 4. I think we all need to continue following whatever passion we can while we're closed in. If I was a good writer, I definitely would be writing. A few people I know are writing books. Personally, I've been tinkering with trying to make a website for these pictures. I'm getting most of the information together. But that's my goal, is to get a website together for all these pictures. I was at UPS last week shipping out a picture, and they were extremely busy. There's a certain segment of the population out there that they're buying art, luckily for them. And right now, I'm just mainly using these pictures because it's a therapy for me. I enjoy doing it. I'm going to continue doing it. I have the time for it. So I tell everybody, if you have any passion, do what you have to do. And hey, thanks for your time. Have a good day.